As you may already be aware, the Greater Northern Uganda Cluster is the one in charge of the arrangement, organizations, but also leading the service that will be here on 3rd June. But before that, there are a number of pre-event activities that are ongoing. The Church of Uganda has declared the whole of this week and part of next week as Mission Week. So every activity that is happening on this ground, there is a mission element to it. And so things are going on behind us at the chapel. You heard there are prayers going on. There are people, intercessors on ground who will be praying with whoever would like to be prayed for. Last Saturday, we had the children's conference. There was a children's conference here, and the grounds were full with young children, and we thank the parents who released their children to come and attend this conference for the children. On Friday, we'll be having the youth. The youth will be gathering here, and there will be programs for the youth, and we invite all youth who are able to make it to this ground to come and be part of this arrangement. The package for the youth is friendly and very important for every young person growing up in the footsteps of the martyrs, but also as believers in Jesus Christ. On Saturday, we will be having the women's conference. The men's conference will be on Saturday, and then Sunday there will be a service here for the pilgrims who have made it here, but also for the community around here who worships from this place. And on Monday we'll be having the women's conference, and then on Tuesday will be the D-Day. There are foot pilgrims coming from all over northern Uganda, from all of the 6 dioceses that are preparing to lead this year's celebration. They are all, they are now very close. This morning I spoke with them. They had left Bombo and they are on their way to Matuka. They are now combined, but people keep walking at different speeds. But as of this morning, we had 979 foot pilgrims from the Greater Northern Uganda. But what they told me is that there are people who would like to join them along the way. But the arrangement is such that all the foot pilgrims must have been registered before. If anybody is joining along the way, then their details must be passed so that it is handed over to security for proper screening, so that everybody who comes here is safe. We are hoping that the foot pilgrims will arrive at St. Peter's, Nakuru on Friday 30th. They will arrive there probably in the evening, and then on Saturday they will have a time of rest, settling down to be able to make it here on the 1st. That is if everything goes according to plan. And so we expect the foot pilgrims from the Greater Northern Uganda to be here on the 1st of June this year. And then they will settle down, and then on the 2nd, the D-Day will actually take place. In a special way, we want to thank the government of Uganda for providing adequate security for all the pilgrims who are coming here. As you can see, the security here is okay, and we can guarantee that whoever comes here has every reason to feel secure. However, we would like to encourage everybody to be cautious about their own security and the security of their property. Meanwhile, as government will provide whatever they can do, we are also asking one another, let us be one another's keepers, but also let us take care of our own security. There is a health camp around here for everybody who will be turning up here. Should you feel some health challenges, we would like you to visit the health tent so that the health people can look at you and be able to give you whatever assistance is available as with the level of our preparation in terms of health facilities. For now, I would like to end here, and I would be glad to take questions.
Thank you very much, my Lord Bishop. I don't know if there is any question. Can talk about requirement.
Yes, finances that are required. However, we have got promises from government that the budget that we submitted to them and which they committed to fund will be availed as soon as possible. But in the meantime, we have made arrangements with service providers to be able to begin to do the work that needs to be done. In the full hope that government has never lied, and we don't think they will lie this time around. And we are hoping that anytime this money will come into our accounts, and then we'll be able to meet our obligations to every service provider that we have engaged. To even estimate how many pilgrims are going to be coming here. But what I know from experience is that every year the number has kept increasing from within Uganda, but even from outside Uganda. Every year the number of pilgrims continue to rise. So I can only say that this year we can expect more pilgrims than those who attended last year. Funding for this budget is not limited to the Anglican Church and the government only. As dioceses that are preparing this, we have made our own contribution, but also other corporate bodies have also been giving us assistance or giving us money to fund this budget. For example, Bank of Uganda has given us some money, MTN has given us some money, URA has given us some money, and there is a long list of other people who have contributed. So to respond in terms of percentages, at this point might be difficult. But at the end of this arrangement, we will acknowledge everybody who has given us whatever they have given us. And if you want, we can then work the percentages and give it out to people. Of course, we will be accountable for all the money that we receive. And so just be patient. And when this is all over, you will look at our accountability.
Bishop,
that anything that has to do with God will always come and pass smoothly, as we say.
Bishop, how do you come up with this budget when you don't find the money to host? How do you arrive at that figure? We don't look at it as well. Actually, finding out how much you host, because the host is kind of different. And second, you say the pilgrims
you are safe, you are well catered for while you're here, but you will take care of your own personal needs.
I think the challenge
Is imitating God by doing good. Our God is a good God. But as Christians and as followers of Christ, we are meant to also do good. But as we do that, we try to imitate God himself. But that one, we have invited many, but we have submitted the names to security. We haven't received feedback from them, so I can't speculate on this one for now. Oh, the main preacher. The main preacher is, friends, the main preacher for this year's celebration at the Uganda Martyrs site, Anglican site, is our former Archbishop, Dr. Luke Henry Morobi, who has already confirmed his attendance, and we are expecting him to be here. Of course, the leader of the service is the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, Dr. Samuel Kazimba. He is the head of state, and as you can see, the security arrangement, he is coming.